Session 4 of The Light of the World. In John 8:12, Jesus says this, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Now, the setting for this was in the temple in Jerusalem, and it was the Feast of Tabernacles, or the Feast of Booths, it's sometimes called. This was one that celebrated how God had led them through the desert and had provided for them. And so during the celebrations, which lasted a week, they would build little booths out of palm branches, and they'd decorate them with flowers and fruit and veggies. The male of each household was required to at least eat one meal a day in this booth. But as well as this, there were ceremonies that went on in the temple. One of them was that each day the priests would go down to the pool of Siloam, and they would carry water back, and it was quite a procession carrying it back, and it would be tipped around the altar as a sort of symbol of one day the glory of God will fill the earth, just like the waters cover the sea. But the other one was that each evening a huge menorah, which were their 7-branch candlesticks, would be lit in the courtyard of the temple. And it would make really bright blazing light, and the people would dance and sing. And that light would be seen all over Jerusalem because the temple mound was sort of seen from all over. And so this blazing light would be seen there. Jesus was referring to this light, but he said, "I am the light of the world." In other words, he's making an outright claim to be the Messiah. The statement brought immediate challenge from the Pharisees. "Who do you think you are?" And they're saying, "Look, you can't make a claim like that. You're the only one claiming it about yourself. You know in the law that there have to be 2 witnesses to verify anything. So who's your other witness?" And Jesus immediately started talking about the Father as his witness. And they said, "Well, where's your Father?" And again, Jesus says, "Look, if you really knew God, you would know who I am." Because in a lot of John's Gospel, there are things like, "I and the Father are one," or the Son only does what he sees the Father doing. And then when Philip asked them, "Well, show us the Father," Jesus said, "If you've seen me, you've seen the Father." So there's that sense that Jesus and the Father are one. So in the midst of celebrations that were celebrating the expected Messiah who would bring light to the world, Jesus shows them that he is that expected Messiah. And because he is the perfect image of the Father, then he is the light of God shining in the world. His claim is that his followers will never walk in darkness, but they will have the light of life. Now, the claim can only be true to those who allow the light of the Creator of life to enlighten their lives. The truth is that the choice is Jesus, the light of life, or darkness. There is no twilight.
For my soul. life.